Welcome to Mini's House of Pain, COVID workout number 2. If at any point during the warm-up you're not able to do the skipping, the jumping, and the hopping, that's totally fine. Do something, whatever you can do for about 30 seconds. Okay, now do it all again. We're asking you to do this twice. Starting your day off with rolling patterns. We do these every single day at Mini's House of Pain. The program calls for 3 reps, but if you want to do 4, 5, or 6, by all means, go for it. You can go upper body, you can go lower body. We just want to make sure you get them in. Whichever direction you start, and as you watch Coach here, he's doing upper body rolling pattern. As you notice, his shoulders are moving first and his hips are following through. That's the idea. That's what we mean when we say disassociate your shoulders from your hips. Here, Coach is doing what we call the lower body rolling pattern, and you can either lift your leg up and move it across, or you can sweep your leg slightly above the ground and move it across your body. Either way works. The big thing here is you want to make sure your lower body rotates before your upper body does. Right into sideline rotations. In order to do these, you want to lie on your side in the fetal position, arms fully extended right in front of you, and you're going to inhale as you open until your opposite side of the body touches the ground. We're looking for your shoulder, your elbow, and your wrist to touch the ground. You're going to inhale as you open, and you want your eyes to follow your fingertips as you open. You want to exhale as you bring your hands back together. And as you notice, while Coach is doing these, he's able to keep his knees and ankles together and they're on the ground. If your thoracic spine is locked up in any way, your knees are going to come off the ground, your feet are going to come apart. It's just an indicator that you're not where you need to be, and that's fine. Just keep working through it, but the big thing, breathe through the exercise. Don't rush, take your time. Another exercise married to the sideline rotation is the sideline sweep. You're going to lie on your side in the fetal position just like you did for the other drill. Keeping your hands together, you're going to take that top hand and you're going to inhale as you trace it above your head and all the way over to the side. You're going to exhale as you bring your hands together. We're looking for 6 repetitions on each side. Again, keeping your knees, your ankles, together, knees on the ground as best that you can, and trace that upper hand all the way on the ground, all the way above your head. If you can, try to get your wrist to touch the ground throughout the movement. Easier said than done. Moving on to the half kneeling T-spine rotation. Let's get you set up here. Coach has his left knee on the ground. So whatever knee is on the ground, that hand is going to be directly in front of that knee. So he has his left knee down, so his left hand is down, and he's open 90 degrees to his right. From there, you're going to take that right hand, you're going to thread the needle, going to sweep it all the way through, kind of like you're trying to scratch your armpit, and you're going to open. Okay, you're going to inhale as you reach, exhale as you open. We're asking you to do one set of 8 repetitions here. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. So whatever knee is down, that same hand is down. Moving on to the half kneeling hip flexor stretch. Whatever knee is down, that same arm should be fully extended. We're only going to hold this for 15 seconds. Really focus on reaching forward with that hip. And if you need a little extra stretch, you can lean away from that side. So in this case, Coach has his right knee down, his hips are extended, and if he wanted to, he could lean to the left. That helps open up the hip flexor just a little bit more. Coach Caitlin is taking us through the half kneeling shoulder press. Her right knee is down, so she's pressing with her right side. Notice how far she brings it down. She brings that dumbbell all the way down under her chin. Pause at the bottom and exhale as she presses it above her head. If you watch her opposite side, she's creating tension. Notice the fist on that left side. That's creating strong stability. That helps her be stable throughout the movement. Give me a 1 count up and a 3 count down. Just really want to demonstrate control with this exercise. We're asking for 4 sets of 8 repetitions. Moving on to a hip bridge. 2 options here. You can go foot hip bridge or foot elevated hip bridge. If you don't have anything to elevate your feet, the ground works just fine. Plant your feet shoulder width apart and bridge your hips as high as they can go. Okay, hard bum squeeze. Give me a 3 count down before your bottom touches the ground, and then bridge those hips as high as they can go. Moving on to the foot elevated hip bridge. Same idea, you're going to dig those heels into the top of the bench, and then make sure your lower body's at 90 degrees, and then bridge your hips as high as they can go. Again, we're looking for 12 repetitions here. Coach Caitlin is taking us through the body weight squat. If you were one of the folks that checked out a kettlebell or a dumbbell, this could easily turn into a goblet squat. We're looking for a 3 count down and a 1 count up, demonstrating control with the exercise, inhaling on the way down and exhaling as you finish. Coach Kyle is taking us through mountain climbers. The simplest way to explain the mountain climber: get in your push-up position and bring your knee to your elbow. You can kind of do this semi-high knee running in place. In order to modify this, you can do this either from your hands and knees, or you can kind of do it in slow motion. Another alternative here is to do the mountain climbers across your body. Same idea, you're just getting a little more a rotation into it. So bring your knee to your opposite elbow. Pretty simple, still looking for 15 reps here. Coach Craig is taking us through the dumbbell squat press here. You're going to grab your dumbbell or your kettlebell, put it in the rack position. You're going to inhale as you squat. Feet should be nice and firmly planted into the ground. And as you extend your legs, press that dumbbell or kettlebell above your head. You're going to do 8 repetitions on each side, and we'll go over the plate squat press here in a moment. As mentioned before, here is your plate squat press. You got two options here. You can hold it in the rack position like Coach Craig is doing here. Inhale on the way down, exhale as you extend your arms and push your head through the window there. The other option is to let your arms hang and allow that weight to pull you down into your squat. And as you stand up, you're still pressing the plate above your head like Coach Craig is doing, and you're still pushing your head through. Finish tall, arms fully extended. Coach Vince is taking us through the Renegade Row. Now he's demonstrating this exercise with 2 dumbbells, but we can easily do it with 1. Push-up position, hands under your chest, pull that elbow all the way above your back. Again, inhale as you grab the dumbbell, exhale as that elbow comes above your back. Keep those toes firmly planted on the ground. A modification for your Renegade Row would be to do it from your hands and knees. Everything else is the same. We want a nice flat back. We want our hands in front of our chest. We want to inhale as we grab the dumbbell. We want to exhale, breathe out as you pull your elbow above your back. Yet another modification would be just to do a body weight Renegade Row. If you didn't check out a dumbbell or don't have access to a dumbbell that's heavy enough, just go from the push-up position and pull that elbow above your back, but really retract those shoulder blades as you do it. Another regression from that would be to do the same thing, but do it from the bear crawl position. Hands and knees, pull that elbow above your back, really pull those shoulder blades together as you do this. Coach Craig is going to take us through our rack carry series. Now, depending on what your space is, we want 15 yards here, but if you don't have 15 yards, we can make it 15 steps each leg. We can march in place as Coach Craig is doing here. We're showing you this drill with 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells. We're showing you the suitcase carry with this. Lots of options here. They don't have to be dumbbells. They don't have to be kettlebells. Again, they could be your toddler. They could be your makeup bag. I don't know. Whatever you have that has some weight, pick it up, carry it. Do me a favor, get some water before you start this because you're going to need it. Starting off with the ollie shuffle or the scissor hops, however you know this, you're basically in a staggered stance and you're hopping in place, switching your feet. A strong 30 seconds here. Lateral plank walks, you're going to get in push-up position. You're going to take 3 or 4 or even 5 steps to your right, whatever you have space for. Pause, make sure you're bracing your abs, make sure your hips and shoulders are at the same height, and you're going to go back 3 or 4 or 5 steps to your left. You're going to do that, go back and forth for about 30 seconds. Moving on to squat hops. You're going to squat down, touch the ground, and jump out of it. Bring your feet together. You can do this in place, or if you have the space for it, you can add a little movement to it. Take your time here. It's not about reps. You're going for time. It's going to hurt. Just make sure you execute the movement safely. If you need a modification from here, you could just squat, touch the ground, take 2 steps forward. Squat, touch the ground, take 2 steps forward, whatever you have space for.